Our top story this half hour, state investigators have now identified 3 people they were looking for in connection with a fire Monday night in the town of Cornish. The state fire marshal's office has not determined a cause. They say the investigation is still active. CENTER Maine's Christian Harsa has more from the scene.
Behind me is what's left of 32 Old Pike Road in Cornish. And on Monday night, it was ablaze. These photos here, provided by a neighbor, show the fire burning the rear of the house, lighting up the night. What is left is charred, caved in, and far from a home. According to the Maine State Fire Marshal's office, crews responded shortly before 11 p.m. Monday night. The sole person in the home lives in the front half and was able to escape uninjured, the report says. Investigators were on scene that evening and deemed the fire suspicious in nature. According to the neighbors, it was the owner that spray painted arson on the outside. Investigators have not said whether they believe this is arson. The fire marshal's office was asking for help in identifying 3 people as part of their investigation, and they are now thanking the public for helping them do so. All that said, though, this investigation is still ongoing. In Cornish, Christian Harsa, CENTER Maine.
Now to this development. After the Portland City Council voted to halt development of a new music venue downtown, stakeholders behind what would have been the Portland Music Hall say they're now considering legal action. Staff with the City of Portland say they received a letter requesting that they preserve all documents related to the proposed music hall project. A group called Portland Music Holdings says it's also exploring legal action. That group believes it was legally entitled to build the venue, arguing that the project complied with all zoning rules and city ordinances. The group also says that venue would have been a cultural boon for the city, but claims that the effort was largely halted by activists and local musicians who felt that the venue could undermine Portland's music scene. Portland Music Holdings says pursuing legal action is about preserving the integrity of the city's planning process. In March, while a moratorium was in place against the proposed venue, we spoke with City Councilor Wesley Pelletier. It was right before the City Council approved a 750-foot buffer zone between large music venues. At that time, Pelletier raised concerns about potential congestion in the area.
Already, Merrill Auditorium is, during a show, gridlock traffic, for a half hour, an hour around showtime. Add another 3,000 people in, it's going to be an absolute nightmare, and it's going to be unsafe.
At the same time, we spoke with Mayor Mark Dion, who said at the time he believed the decision should be left to consumers, adding that, in his opinion, Live Nation met all necessary city standards.
My role, I believe, is to make sure the applicant, in this case Live Nation, satisfies all the standards we have placed for that type of building. That's it. I don't get to choose that McDonald's is better than Burger King and Burger King is better than Wendy's.
Portland Music Holdings also says Live Nation is no longer involved in the project, saying it has purchased Live Nation's interest and is now moving forward independently. The City of Portland did not offer a comment on the possibility of any litigation. A new dental clinic is opening in Belfast this week, expanding access across mid-coast Maine. CENTER Maine's Akua Deval shows us the new facility and what it means for rural patients.
A ribbon cutting marking a new lifeline for dental care in mid-coast Maine.
This will, bring a space where people can receive care that they've never had before.
Penobscot Community Healthcare unveiling the Seaport Dental Center in Belfast, expanding access in a region where many health experts say finding a dentist can be hard to come by.
It's an immediate solution when you're in pain, which is critical when you're experiencing tooth pain, dental pain of any kind.
According to PCHC, Waldo County has just one dentist for every 5,700 residents, more than double the state average. PCHC President Lori Dwyer says that shortage often pushes patients into emergency rooms.
We hope to help relieve some of the burden on emergency departments, which are so critical for everyone's health and in emergencies.
We're expected to see traditional dental patients who may have not seen a dentist in previous years.
The center's Director of Operations, Danica Loring, says 8 dental chairs will serve patients for routine care, prevention, and walk-in emergency services.
Our walk-in care services are offered to any member of the community. They do not need to be established.
The project receiving more than $1.3 million in federal funding to bring the center to life.
In Maine, we have a real shortage of dental care providers, and this clinic will really make a difference.
Health officials say the opening is a major step for healthcare access in rural Maine, adding that oral disease can progress rapidly and impact other health conditions in the body.
One small clinic makes a huge impact throughout the whole state, which leads to another clinic.
Helping close a critical gap in rural healthcare so more Mainers can smile with dignity. In Belfast, Akua DeVal, News Center, Maine.